This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. So the Gators offense trots out there to open this game. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And now the running back's got it again. Gets the first, is still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. He hands it to the back. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught by the receiver. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Gators line it up with 1st and goal. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Incomplete, and that's shot to the end zone.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, but they'll go for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
I love the risky take here by this offensive coordinator and head coach, deciding to go for it on 4th and goal, and it pays off. Nice touchdown to get things going.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Tigers offense gets their first crack now. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to...
Now here he goes! Out past the 30. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up for first and goal. What a play. First and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner decides to field it. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. They'll run it to the right side. First down, looking for more now. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Pass caught, second down now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun. Has the first down and more. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Gators will have first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Touchdown, Florida. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. The pocket breaking down. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. No huddle now for the offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. First throw from the backup, and it's incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Can he make it to the marker? Big-time conversion and keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And the Gators look to keep this drive moving. On first down, it's play action. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Gators. Lining up to try the extra point. They go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21, LSU, 3.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. And they make it a 3rd and manageable here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And there's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Offense operating from the pistol. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
It's caught. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, seems like every time Florida and LSU get together, magic happens. And halfway through this one, the sparks have been flying. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, between the Tigers and Gators.
And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big, and to get something going right now. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. Way too much speed in that play. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
28, LSU, 10.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback still with the football. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain. So it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. The Gators will have to punt this one away. And the returner is brought down. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Defense is coming after him. The receiver grabs him. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes their way on the field. He'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they're able to get him down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. And they will trot out the field goal team here. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hand it off to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They are pouring it on now. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass caught. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Short connection to the tight end here.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. And he picks up the 1st down before they get into the ground. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. What a catch! Touchdown, LSU. This passing game is still on fire. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. And they've got him, a sack on 4th down. There's a penalty marker down. If it's on the offense, it's a change of possession. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Leaning on the run game here late. He's got the 1st and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And here's the handoff.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Florida. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking right, this one caught. Enough for a first down at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. A completion makes it 2nd down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in.
Looking deep down the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab by the receiver. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line.
Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And this pass is on target. Caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.